My job called my family incentive.
In my review for work, I found out my schedule is being changed to one I have voiced I do not agree with. I cannot go to this schedule because I would literally never see my family again. My manager said if this schedule assists the work environment in a positive way, I could possibly go to my preferred schedule. When the manager saw I was visibly not agreeing, she goes, "Think of your family as incentive to work harder." My family is not incentive to work harder. My family is a guarantee at the end of the day, and not seeing them is not an incentive. What the actual fuck? Wow. That sounds like something you would say to someone you're holding hostage.
Did they show you a picture of your family holding today's newspaper while saying that?
You are constructively dismissed.
I have walked out on jobs for far less than that. My otherwise lovely manager heard that I had COVID over the Christmas break, and said, "Great. You can have more contact with customers then, everyone else is WFH." He isn't going to live that down for a long time.
Big 5 Ikes. Family is not an incentive. I would be adamant about keeping your schedule that works for you, and if they complain, tell them just think of it as an incentive to not be short-handed and have to retrain someone. My family is my reason to work. If I don't get to see them, might as well not work.
My job wasn't going to let me take a day off and drive a few hours to see my parents who I hadn't seen in 2 years. I gave a 2 weeks heads up and was only going to use 8 hours of PTO. I got denied, replied with a letter of resignation.
No. Is a complete sentence.
Think of your family as incentive to work harder. Maybe somewhere else, then. Somewhere that wouldn't ask you to choose between the two.
Let the manager know that this schedule does not assist the work environment in a positive way, since you would be down at least one more person if it were implemented, aka you wouldn't be there anymore.
Here is an idea. Ask your boss what she would think about having your family reunion at your location. No, they wouldn't buy anything or do side work, just come hang out. And then get quiet and wait for the burning membrane smell, and if all you get is a flat no, ask why specifically, because I'm sure they promote that work as like a big family. And become quiet again. No, your goal isn't to win, it's to use their logic against them. You pretend stupid, to show off their blatant stupidity. It gets real fun when you play the game in front of area managers, store meetings, or group text chains.
Good luck in your creativity and gutsy silence. I would start FaceTiming 2 hours per shift with family as an incentive to your employer to adapt the planning again.
Some narcissists don't think their rationalizations through very much. Makes them easier to spot.
I'd pick up my first assault charge. I'm not big on promoting violence. But lately I feel like part of the problem nowadays is managers aren't scared of having the breaks beat off of them for being awful.
How to tell your employees they need to choose between time at work and time with family with a positive spin.
Consider me quitting as an incentive. I have always told my employers that while I may like what I do and who I work with, at the end of the day I'm there to provide and care for my family. If work interferes with the ability to do either, I have no reason to be there. Again, the business name remains anonymous. My wife recently applied for a job, and during her interview with the manager, he told her to leave the kids to get up and get themselves ready for school, because that's what he did with his kids years ago. His sole purpose for this was so she could come in at 5:30 in the morning to do whatever random jobs he could find for her to do.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.